That one's cool. I like the Tiffany blue one. How much?
10 grand.
Actually?
Yeah.
I feel like it's a lot. I feel like you're scamming me right now.
It's a 2021.
If you want to get scammed, come to us. Welcome back to Toys for the Boys channel. I am here. Hello. All right, what are we talking about today?
A few things you should look at when you're trying to buy a jet ski.
Give me more energy.
Ah!
Come on, let's go. Not few things we're doing.
All the things.
No, 10 things.
10 of the things.
Not all of it, because that's probably gonna take forever.
It's okay, they got time. They're sitting at home.
Hold on, I know, but they got time, but it's 4:13. I have an appointment with a client at 5:30.
Welcome, guys. Today we're gonna go over 10 things you should look for when you're buying a used jet ski. So here we have a 2009 Sea-Doo RXP that we're gonna use as our model to show you what it should do. Surprising that I have to say this, make sure the jet ski turns on. Number one, make sure it works and it runs. And to make it even better, see if the buyer is willing to meet you at the water or the marina and will actually let you test drive it in the water, because every jet ski, hopefully every jet ski for sale will always turn on. But you need to actually put it in the water and make sure they function and perform properly. It's like saying you're buying a car, but you're gonna put it on jack stands and put it in drive. And if the wheels turn, then sure, it works. But every car you buy, you take it for a test drive. So try to take your jet ski for a test drive. 2, make sure all the cables work, because it could add up a little fast. Make sure the steering works. Make sure if it has reverse, that the reverse cable works. It's just little things like that that can add up quickly, and it's a surprise. Like, you should even be checking those before you take your ski to the water, because some people let their ski sit over the winter and whatever, and their cables freeze up. So make sure your cables work, reverse, steering, whatever. 3! Make sure that your gauge, your multifunction display, your cluster, whatever you want to call it, works. It shows you your gas, your RPM, how many hours are on the ski. That's very important. The hours correlate to like the mileage for a car. So make sure the gauge works so you can see how many hours are on the ski.
4th is my question.
What do you got? You got one?
Yes, I got a question.
Okay.
Let's just say you get this 2009.
Okay.
Okay. What's considered like a good hours, miles?
Oh, that's a good question. Hours, I would generally say, well, it depends on the makes and models and everything. If you're under 100 hours for almost any jet ski, that's usually really good. Okay. Between 100 to like 150, 200, that's about average. Over 200 hours, then it's kind of like high mileage, if you want to call it. I mean, it's all relative on how it's taken care of, and
right.
If it's fresh water, salt water, and everything there, but I would say under 100 hours, considered low hours. 100 to 200, about average. Over 200, I would say it's on the higher side.
So the takeaway from this is like less than 100 hours is like 50, 60,000 miles less than that, which is really good in whatever the year.
Yeah.
Right? And then 100 to like 200, that's like
you could almost correlate it with mileage for a car. Under 100,000 miles,
right?
It's still relatively a good car. Some warranties go up to 100,000 miles.
Right.
So hours are basically miles. If it's under 100 hours or 100,000 miles, it's relatively good. So I'd put it that way.
5.
5.
Paint and chips and stuff. That
make sure
should I care about or I shouldn't care about?
Gel coat repair is actually very expensive to do. So make sure there's no big cracks or chips or damage. So anything like this, I wouldn't say stay away from it, but be mindful of it. Like this needs to be gone and properly sealed to be, I mean, it's still waterproof. You're not going to get water in it, but based on how severe it is, just try to get a jet ski that's relatively cleaner. I mean, you don't want a car with dings, dents, and scratches. So this is a little bit more important because this needs to float and to be sealed. So if it has big cracks or scratches or honestly, algae. Number 6, 7.
6.
Number 6, take a flashlight and look in through this opening and then the opening from the bottom as well, looking up into the jet pump area. Because there you can see if the person has sucked up seaweed or sucked up rope or sucked up rocks, and you can see the impeller condition, see if there's any chips on the edge of the blades or if any of the blades are bent or damaged. Because if any of those are bad, the jet ski is not going to move that well in the water. So if you have any damage there, that needs to be addressed because the ski is not going to perform how it should. That's why, number 1, you should take the ski to the water and test drive it in the water. Any of those things are apparent here and you put in the water, it'll be even more apparent because you'll actually see how it's performing not as well. 7. You want to take the seat off. You would want to take a look inside the engine bay. Make sure it's clean. There's no oil. there's no rusty bolts, rusty hose clamp. Just make sure everything looks tight and clean, and make sure it doesn't look like it came out of Titanic. All the hose clamps should be still silver. There shouldn't be any corrosion on the bolts. And you just want to make sure it's a good, clean inside of a ski. I mean, the cleaner it is, usually the better taken care of it is. So if you take off the seat and everything's rusty and dirty and looks like it has salt water on it, I would stay away from that. Okay, so now we're doing number 8, which kind of should be part of 1 or 2. Check the oil, check the coolant if it has it. If it's a Sea-Doo, it will have coolant. Make sure it has coolant in it. Make sure it has enough oil in it. Ask them when the last time it was serviced or maintained, because that would give you a better idea of how the person is taking care of it. Here, we recommend having it serviced every year or about 30 to 40 hours. That includes an oil change, oil filter change, spark plug, and a general look over on to make sure there's nothing wrong with it. And that's for a 4-stroke jet ski. If it's a 2-stroke, ask them when the last time their carburetors were rebuilt, when they had anything along those lines done, because that's a telltale sign if they're taking care of it or if it's been sitting for a while.
9.
Oh. What you got?
This is something that our team offers here at Havasu.
I do offer this.
Don't you offer PPI, pre-purchase inspection?
I do offer pre-purchase inspection. If you guys are local to San Diego and want to bring your used jet ski here, give me a call and you can drop it off for a 1-hour inspection. And I will let you know every single point that you could haggle the price down with.
Right, because when you said oil, coolant and oil and level and whatever it is,
you don't know how to check those.
Like beginner, and this video is towards like more of not advanced people, like more of a beginner, like this way, right? So like myself, filming, I wouldn't know, right?
Yeah.
So I would personally bring a car, like a jet ski.
Yeah, like your last car you purchased, you had took it to a PPI, had a pre-purchase inspection done, so you knew what you were getting.
And on top of that, if you have to bring it into the water, I'm assuming you would do that, a little bit of extra charge.
We could, yeah.
Right. So yeah, PPI. I think that's the 9th if you're not professional.
Is that 9 though? I feel like that would be towards the top.
Well, there's not like a top of list.
Oh,
it's just
we're
like,
not. Oh, okay,
we're not doing like list.
I thought we're
things.
ranking this kind of.
No.
Okay.
Not ranked. Lastly, 10. What do you need?
Make sure your ski that you're buying comes with a title and that the VIN number, which is usually in the back corner, some are down here, some are here. It's usually in the back right corner. Make sure those numbers and the CF numbers match up to the title that the person's handing you, and make sure there's no liens on it, because some of the jet skis today are expensive. That thing off the showroom floor was like $20,000. So they probably got a loan on it. Make sure there's no lien holders on it and that the bottom, well, I don't know which state you're watching this, but make sure that the lien holder part is signed or signed off if there is a lien holder, so you're not buying a jet ski that the bank or someone else owns.
Was that 10?
Thanks for watching. Wait, yeah.
Was it 10?
We have to double check our list.
We just double checked for like 10 minutes. We're like, wait, was that 10 or 9?
We couldn't remember if we did. We know we did 10. We just didn't know which 10 we did.
That was pretty interesting. I like jet ski videos. I really do. I don't know that you guys know. I do.
No, they really don't like it. We need a different audience.
We do. We need audience who likes toys in general.
Yeah. So that was the 10 things you should check for a used jet ski. 2-stroke, 4-stroke, doesn't matter. But that's roughly what you should. That's roughly what you should look at when you're going to go look at a used jet ski that's from a not trusted source like Craigslist or Facebook or OfferUp or whatever. At least it gives you guys a little bit of knowledge to know what to look for. It wasn't any particular order. You should definitely do all 10. It's not like do 1 through 3. You should do all of them. If you're local to San Diego and you do need a PPI, we offer PPIs here at Havasu Power Sports. Please give us a call, 760-741-0255.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching the video. Don't forget to.
Blocking me with your freaking noggin.
Don't forget to.
Alpha over here.
Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, out of order.
Post notifications.
Yeah, the post notifications. Do not forget. And I got to get back to work. So I'll see you guys in the next video.